That shouldn't be too bad. Maybe right here actually a little bit better. It looks like it's starting to actually register a little bit better. Let's just see. Yeah, should be about there. Yeah. Turn that down a bit. All right, be back. About 30 seconds, we're gonna start. Okay, my bad, y'all. Let me just check my camera. Everything's good. It's good to me. We just don't have that many lights on in the back this time because those lights are charging. Yeah, they have a battery, so. These things are like turned. That should be better, more in frame. Yeah, that's good. Just don't have a whole lot of light on me. Let's go. So we're just backtesting, just gonna continue backtesting. Here's a trade right here. Let's see how it goes. Just gonna play it out right now just because I'm doing something real quick. So I'll let it play bar for bar. Like at like ×1. Okay, so stopped out. That's fine. Next. Reset the chart. No gap. Just give me a second. I haven't actually started my timer yet anyways for a reason, so it's doing something. I can't show you what I'm doing though on YouTube. They're gonna be like, what the fudge? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead now and start my timer. So I have a timer here. I'm gonna start my 25-minute timer. And turn off this preview so we can get better quality. And what else? Put my music over here on the left. Okay, so anyways, let's log back in. 1 hour. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, still nothing. So see, this is going to require a lot more patience, right? And like, but when it does happen, it usually is correct. Usually, not all the time, right? But typically, like even this gap here, right? Even this gap here on the lower time frame when we came into it. Right, when we came into it like this, I saw my entry model in here and I took it. However, waiting for it to actually come to halfway of the range first, it's a lot better. So we actually crossed it, but up here, you know, when we got to this point, then we turn around. And I just realized I need to have this open actually as well, in case anyone's shutting. But so we come in, we turn around, I would have an entry somewhere up here, take it down to there. So let's actually run this back, because the point of this back test is to also just see how much my edge works, you know. And so far I like this idea of taking the trade when as soon as you see it, just because you might miss it. But that's something I'm also trying to keep an eye out for, is that how many times does it miss opportunity, rather than, you know, just waiting for it to come here would be more beneficial, right? Like, I don't mind taking that first setup. So this is the only reason why I don't want to just take one trade a day. Maybe on my times of where like I have a good week or whatever, getting close to the end of the month, might be my bad days, my bad times, but after I know what those are, right, then I can truly understand when I need to step away, and I can continue to trade, but just, you know, make it very minimal, in and out, you know, once I'm already up, just in and out, set and forget, switch accounts if I have to, but set and forget, maybe go to another account, whatever, right? But very disciplined, and just monitoring stuff like this so that I can maybe only look for that one setup when it gets to there, you know, just that's it, one trade, one setup, not even one setup, one trade, right? And like, just call it a day, done. Don't chase, don't do none of that. Just try to aim for that 20 trades a month goal. See what that looks like, right? Just gather as much data as possible, bro, as much data as possible, keeping an open mind while backtesting, not just doing the thing, but also just paying attention to the finer details that no one really catches often. So boom, you can see we get the FEG here, doesn't tap into it. We get another FEG here, doesn't tap into it. Then we finally get another FEG here, and it does indeed tap into it. So right there, I would actually take a short. Literally giving away my strategy right now. Okay. These videos won't be up for long. Anyone lucky enough to come across this live video, or maybe content pulled from it, just kudos to you. Kudos to you. Close to gonna get 2.99. So that being said, we would take this trade here at a 1 to 4. Oh shit, am I aiming for the right spot? At a 1 to 4, so that would be right here. Boom, right? So we would take this trade, make sure our risk is right. Wondering why it's not showing up. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Do one. Oh shit, hold on. I think I had 2 of them low key. Hold on, how much is it? Yeah, because it was lagging or whatever, right? That was about, that's fine, that's good. Perfect. About 400 each, roughly. As best as we can get, one contract. In this case, we can close half. On futures, you can't do that. You actually can't close half of a contract, but This is XAUUSD, so I'm not really worried about that. We're training for that. Wait. We're blessed enough to be able to use it, so why not, right? The only reason why a lot of people even trade futures is because of the regulations. Most people from the States, you'll see they're trading futures. If you're allowed to do the things without being hindered, go for it. Always go for it. Anyway, so we would play this. It's gonna play price out. When we get to halfway of that range, break even. So take partials and close. Sorry, close partials and set profit. Take profit. Sorry, stop loss to break even. I'm tired. Clearly need to go to bed soon. Probably get off of this live after about an hour. Half an hour, 45 minutes roughly. We'll see. No longer than like an hour and a half though. Definitely not. It's getting late. I do have a short open right now as well. But I'm not even looking at it. I have my alert set. That's all I need to know. Everything else is not my concern, so to speak. So you see we're in profit. Now we're in drawdown. Now we're in profit. Now we're in drawdown. Still respecting structure here. You know, we're making nice lower lows and lower highs. Nothing to worry about. Never worry. You know, once you find your edge, you find your model. Just stick to your model. You know, like at the end of the day, whatever happens, happens. You can't control the outcome, but you can control how you react to that outcome, whether good or bad, whether you win or lose, or you win partials, it comes back around, you know, kind of feel like you lost because you missed out. Fuck all, screw that, bro. Just lock in. And this is a reminder to myself, to be honest. Like, that's honestly the hardest part about trading. It's not even hard once you can just master yourself, master your mind, back test constantly enough to really let it sit in and know, like, this is gonna be okay. Over a long period of time, you're gonna be okay. One loss, 10 losses in a row, 20 losses in a row doesn't determine if you're a profitable trader. What determines if you're a profitable trader is over a long period of time. Can you keep up? Can you keep up? That is the question that you have to constantly ask yourself. So, again, a reminder to myself, right, to always have this mentality. Right? I could have this mentality for a couple days, a week, right? Some days, some months, some months it's a lot better. Some weeks it's a lot better. Some days it's a lot better. But most of the time, I am only consistent for like 2 weeks and then kind of just fall off and go on spiral. But at least I'm noticing these things about myself, and ultimately I know that consistency is what will bring you results. The more consistent you are, you're going to see results. You're going to see results. It's just, can you sustain for a long period of time without giving up? Because it's going to test you. You're going to want to give up. It's just, you know, a loser is just somebody who quit, right? A winner is just somebody who decided not to quit. That's what makes you successful. It's like, pick whatever passion you want. Money, not money, right? Maybe helping people, passion projects. Sorry. So anyways, I was yapping. We came down to this halfway point here. So I am going to reverse it a bit, just for the sake of the fact that I would have gotten alert, right, when we came close to it or whatever, and then when we tapped into it, so right here, damn, I can't do seconds, So that's as close as it's gonna get, but I would be closing partials down here. I'd actually have it, I would have it so that the order actually just closes me right there. Like that's TP right there, TP right there, and I have an alert only so that I know now I have to move my stop loss down, right? So alerts, the only reason why the alert is there is to move my stop loss down. Now, I just want to write a quick note before I forget, because something just crossed my mind. Hold on. Gotta make it quick though. I'm gonna pause my timer. Got 13 minutes left on this. I'm not even gonna restart it because technically I'm still on track. I just gotta write this down before I forget. So what I wanted to write down was the fact that, hold on, it will come back to me. Oh yeah, webhooks. Alright, I got it down. Anyway, so we would be taking partials right here. Boom, done. Alright, take partials there. So I can go ahead and actually go like this. Close partials, half of it, because that's what I would do. Done. Move my stop loss down to entry. And then from there, just let price play out again. And this is where you shouldn't even care what happens, bro. Don't even look. Just close your chart, respectfully. Pardon my French. And I think it's in these moments, like we've already hit break even. Right? I mean, you've already taken partials and moved the stop loss to break even. Done for the day. You're done. You don't need a full win, right? If you get a full win, you get a full win, right? Full TP. Both TPs hit. That's cool and all. This is where you just say I'm done. And if you lose the trade, you should also say I'm done, right? But it's like, I think it's more like I should look for one setup. So if I lose the first trade on that setup, fine. And if I lose the second one, I'm done. That's it. There shouldn't be any more rules to this. Max 2 trades a day. Max 2 trades a day. Max 2 trades a day. One session, or per session, I should say. Like, honestly, I just want to trade one session, whether it's Asia or New York. Doesn't really matter to me, depending on your schedule, right? You want to make sure you're locked in, right? So just do that. Decide what session you're gonna trade. I think that's a good idea. You can trade both. There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously I prefer New York, right? But sometimes you're busy during the day, and you know the whole goal is to make this something you can do passively, making money in your sleep. So, and honestly, if you're going to go to sleep anyways, set the trade, forget, go to sleep. That's also better, right? Like, shit, it might hit your break-even point while you're sleeping. That would suck. You hit break-even while you're sleeping, and then you don't get a chance to actually close partials. But honestly, after some time, your body develops a routine, and I've actually found myself waking up around that time where break-even should be getting set, or like just missed it, you know, or just before. So boom, we had a break-even trade and then we reversed. That's exactly why we want to secure profit at that point. So boom, we're gonna remove these, go to the 4 hour again. Hold on, want to see something. I just want to change the name of this. Ah, fuck, never mind. I'll explore those tips later. We only have 9 minutes, so that play already is done, right? I'm gonna switch this again to 1 hour so that we can just print these candles and know when the candle's actually done instead of like guessing or clicking 30 times. You know, 3, 4, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, done. Next one. No, no gap. 1, 3, 4. We get a gap. No, wait, sorry. 2, 3, 4. Next candle. No, no gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gap. We have a gap up here. We might even get potentially another gap. So let's just see. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. So let me go back. This is where we go into it. 1 minute time frame. Boom. Let's go. And just something that's been interesting me, right? So we get this gap. That's where we would want to enter, right? But the funny thing is, we also now get this as the lowest point if we're gonna come back into our entry. And this is where I decide, I don't know which one, but I prefer the latest one because that to me is technically a breakaway gap. All right, so that is where the true thing right there. But what I've been trying to test, which it won't let me do it right now because it's just gonna print that 1 minute candle and just pop right down. But essentially it's like, okay, it's the lowest point is down here, right? When we come into that gap, but you see it just came in and dropped. That's where I wanted to get in and get out. I was just looking at something, I'm just exploring, right? So I can see that that's actually a good thing I could do, right? Like I'm looking at the setup, I already know we can push that. Why don't we just boom boom done, right? One that can still get a 1 to 4 in there. But for now, right, that's later in the plans. For now, set the root tone of everything for the basis, the origin of my understanding and where I've come from. Right, so we opened, pushed lower, came high. So this still is a low. We opened low, high, close, came into the gap. Right, that's our lowest point right there. That's where I'd want to target. And even still, we know that it came into there, right? So the only reason why I went back, it's not like I'm cheating. I would enter there. I literally would enter right there, but because it's doing this every time I print the next candle and dropping like that, it's like my limit order would be there, so I'm getting tagged in. Why not just set the play up now then? Because I can't go down a lower time frame. I don't have like a higher package or whatever, right? You just go to here, it says it's locked. Available in pro. Oh shit, it actually took me to the page. Chill, you better not have lost my progress. Anyways, okay, we're good. So yeah, what I would do is enter from there, right? And then target this low. Put my stop loss 1 to 4. Threshold, boom, nope. Okay, yep, like that, perfect. Give me 1 second. Yeah, anyway, so then that would be my stop loss. That's my TP. And also this is my 50% of the range.
This is a reminder.
Alexa, stop. I don't know what that reminder was for. I forgot, but oh, I didn't need to. I meant to click sell. I was like, what the fuck? I was so confused for a second. I was like, what? Because that's sorry. I was also trying to think like, what was my reminder? Maybe I should have let her finish. Alexa, what was that reminder you were gonna tell me?
Your reminder went off 0 minutes ago. Chester,
Okay.
here are your upcoming reminders. Do a
Damn, bro, that's a big ass stop loss, even at a 1, just a 1 unit. I forgot I can low-key do this. I could probably do even less, but let's see this real quick. How much would this be? What's up? Yes, it's Charisma. Oh, you actually joined. I'm gonna be done soon. I'm gonna take a break after this timer is done, this 3-minute timer. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, and then I'm going to go again for another 25 minutes. No one's here, so I might even just end the live, but I'm kind of just using it to talk to myself, and then I can go back and watch. It helps me process my thoughts. I'm just talking to myself. Just a quick little flex. Hold on. Where is it? Thank you for coming in here, though. That actually means a lot to me. Not even my business partner came in here. I told him to pop in just to help the algo. I don't really care if people join. I'm not here to be famous or to like show off. It's kind of just to document and go back if I want to ever go back and look. Stay consistent, and it honestly always pays off in the end when you're consistent. So anyways, let me just continue this, 'cause I got a few more minutes left. Why is this? Hold on, why am I just messed my timer up. Hold on. Oh, there we go. 2 minutes left. Okay. So anyways, that's the trade I would take. That's where I would enter. Let's see what happens. So the trade would have just gone straight to hell. That's good so far. I like the structure it's giving us. We just made a new low here. It's respecting these highs. I don't even really care about that because I've seen this multiple times, right? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I've already set myself up for the play. Why not just go with the next? I might even call it after this break is done. It's 11:21. I need to go to bed. So yeah, I'm gonna just get off after this. Once this timer goes off, I'm just gonna get off. Or once this trade is done, so I can log it in the books. I want to finish this year of backtesting. I want to see the whole 2025. If I were to just use one solid plan the entire year, how that would look. Oh shit. Here, I'm just gonna speed it up. It's just taking too long. We have 40 seconds left. Okay. Bro, go faster. Go faster. Oh shit, did I even enter the trade? Oh my god, I didn't enter the trade. me go back. Let's go back. Yes, I'm gonna go back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Charisma. I did all of that for nothing. Because I forgot I adjusted my risk so I can see this was a lot better, and I forgot to add it back. Silly me. I'm tired as shit. So that's my risk that I would want, around $800. That works for me. Why is this? I just realized this isn't even accurate. Hold on. It's supposed to be down here, so then this is gonna be a little bit up here. Shouldn't make too much of a difference. Anyways, let's go. This time, let's try to speed up. Oh, I can't do any faster. Let me just do like the 5 minute. That will go a little bit faster. Come on, hurry the fuck up. I gotta go to bed. Go! Do something. Wait, why is it going 1 minute? I didn't switch to the 5 minute just to go by 1 minute. Come on. I don't care if you lose, let me log it. Actually, I do care. I want it to be a winner. I want bangers on detach emotion. It's kind of laggy. Holy, what the heck is going on? Okay, so boom. Right. Oh shit, I missed it. Okay, pause, hurry up. Okay, so right here we have made it to this 50% level. Boom. Once we hit that 50% level, I actually have an order that's going to take me out of that trade. So I can actually go back right here, just about here, and I can say that I would have closed half of my position right there, because that's what I would have done every time, like clockwork, and move this down here to protect me, because this is where we can potentially reverse and go back up. Potentially, but that's the problem too. When it doesn't, you start tweaking. You're like, damn, bruh, last time I closed it and put it to break even, and it just ended up taking me out at break even and then continuing to rip down. Yeah, you can't really let that get to you. It will get to you eventually, one way or another. But you have to remind yourself that's not the plan. Like, that shit sucks. It does suck, right? Because all you're thinking about is how you could have made money that day. But that's why a lot of people don't make it, because they're not thinking like that, you know? They should be thinking like that and not thinking about, oh, the money. Like, yes, the money's important. Yes, the money's great. Yes, that's what we want. That's why we're here. But if you're chasing it all the time, you're never gonna get it. And that's why we close partials and move stop loss to break even. That is exactly why. This right here, not when it goes back up, takes you out of break even, and then continues back in your favor. Oh, whoop-de-doo, you missed it. Anyways, I'm gonna end it there, and I'm gonna get off. Have a good night. I'm gonna call you since you're the only person on this live. Just gonna say that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna call you right now. Ending it right now.